All right, hello everyone. This is Crota. Now getting into the technical side of Diablo 3. I know a lot of you guys out there really like my analytical style, just trying to talk about upgrades and, just going in depth into the Diablo and Blizzard universe. Now, first thing I want to talk about here is that there is a major change to BattleNet. Before, you would create games in Diablo 2, like Hill Runs 1, Hill Runs 2, Hill Runs 3, and people would join your public games. That is no longer the case. Now, the main menu here in Diablo, you can either go campaign or versus. It's not available in beta, or you can switch your heroes up or create heroes. Those are all pretty self-explanatory. I don't think I need to get into that, so let me just go ahead and dive into the campaign. Now, from this campaign portion, this is where things get truly interesting. The over here on the top side over here is the campaign and where you create your games. And you say start game, it will immediately start a game for you, and it will use whatever your last quest settings were. Now, one of the major differences in Diablo 3 that I believe is a major improvement over Diablo 2 is the ability to redo quests. Now, before, it was just very boring trying to run, like, say, Mephisto runs, Diablo runs, Baal runs, constantly doing those things over and over again, and the replay value was a little bit dry. Like, sometimes if you could redo those quests and perhaps redo those quests for the same rewards, that would be a lot more fun, and that is definitely something that you can do. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how that works right now. You can go change your quest, and then you can change your quest, and from here you have a selection of different quests that you can choose from. And I really like this feature. I hope it makes it into the public and not just a feature inside beta, as it allows you to recreate or relive certain animation features if you want to show them off, or if you want to relive the story, perhaps play through it once again. And more importantly, you get those rewards again. Getting the same rewards or getting the experience rewards definitely helps you get through the grind of those lower levels. During the lower level play, it felt really exciting the first time you played through in Diablo 2. You would finish a quest, you would get some experience, you would level up you would level up pretty quickly, and then all of a sudden you'd have to grind on all of these monsters and grind on all of these dungeon runs in order to get any additional experience. That is no longer the case. I can go ahead and I can choose any quest to start from, and that game will start, and I can redo that quest, get the experience, and relive all the cinematics. So that is a major difference. On top of that, you can also change the level of publicness for your games. You can have it by invite only, where only if you invite someone will they be allowed. Another one is open to friends, where any friend that has a real friend ID connected to your account can see you, and you can join and you can play with them. One of the things that I am definitely liking about Diablo 3, easier to find your friends. There are no chat rooms right now. We'll see how that works out. We said we wanted chat rooms in StarCraft 2, and eventually it did come out. So we'll see if chat rooms do come out in Diablo 3 eventually. But that I don't think that's quite as necessary, as there is also the ability to create public games. Now, when you create a public game, that means anyone will be able to join you. And when anyone's able to join you, you can quickly find a game and get into it. So what I'll show you now is, if I go public games, this shows me a list of different games that I can join. Because my character is level 13, I can only do Reign of the Black King. I cannot do any of the other quests that you saw earlier. So Reign of the Black King, the only quest that I can do right now, and if I click on it, it will go into the BattleNet search mode, which you're going to see here, 19 seconds. It's looking for a game on that current quest, and it's going to just jump me straight into it. So the time between trying to find games, definitely lower. Now, moving on into straight into the game now, we're going to go ahead and take a look really into the crafting system of Diablo 3. The crafting system of Diablo 3 here, right now, the only crafting you can do is from the blacksmith. Eventually, you'll be able to do gemstones and runes, but right now, the only thing that is available to you is, excuse me, is the forging of weapons and armor. Now, every time or whenever you have an item, if you do not like the item, you now have two options. Your options are you can either sell the item or you can salvage it. If you salvage it, you will get you will break down the item into its raw materials, and the raw materials right now, so far from what I've seen, there is a rare type, which is a crafting, I guess, yeah, this is by salvaging rare materials. There is a magic type, and then there's common scrap. And whenever you want to build a specific item over here back at the forge, or forge your weapon, you will need those basic materials. So I'll go ahead and show you how that really works. First, by salvaging, I only have one item that I really want to salvage right now, so I can go ahead and take this and I can salvage the item, and it gives me common scrap. Now, I'm going to go ahead and pick up some of these other items over here. Unfortunately, I do not have any recipes that actually use a fallen tooth yet. That's one of the things I wanted to try to start crafting rare items, or the yellow items, but I haven't been able to do that. Now, over here, you have the ability to forge armor or forge weapons. And you can see here that you have a list of these different items that you can craft. So if I wanted to, I can try to craft another version of this journeyman bindings, but I do like what I'm currently using already. Let's see if I can get a better hood. So what I'm going to do here is you can see that it takes 4 subtle essence and 6 common scrap in order to create it. I'll go ahead and try to craft it. There's that little progress meter that I'm sure all of you guys who really do a lot of crafting are familiar with. And now I have a new item. So what this does is it gives me +8 defense and +4 experience per kill. Very, very nice item. I must say, much better than what I'm currently using. But then again, I'm already at the maximum level in the beta, so that doesn't help me at all. I will go ahead and drop it off inside my stash, so go ahead and leave it here. So that is essentially the crafting system as well. Now, in order to level up your crafting, as opposed to creating a lot of items over and over, you actually need to train. You train items by going here and you go into train. And what you need is you need a tome of training and you need some crafting material in order to get there. And it will also tell you what your rewards are going to be for training. If I get another page of training, I will go ahead and be able to create my tome of training, and then I will be able to create chain gloves and a journeyman spellbook. So I'll go ahead and show you that. And why don't I just go ahead straight into the game and go a little bit further. So let's go ahead and take a look around and see what's happening. One of the very nice things about Diablo 3 as well is that you can very easily teleport to anyone in your party, and no worries about getting ganked, as I do not believe PvP mode allows you to actually teleport into someone. There's a little bit of a frost right there. I am rather powerful right now. I level 13. I think my DPS not super high, but high enough to really be overpowered for the beta. I know some people have been able to get up to like 300 damage per second. I'm not quite sure how that's possible, but I have seen it. Now, in order to get those pages of training are normally found on bookshelves or in stashes. So really what you want to do is you really want to look for these pages of training, say in areas like this. Hopefully I will get lucky and actually get a page of training, and then I can go ahead and show you the rest of the process. That it is in terms of crafting. Any bookshelves here? No, all of them have already been ransacked, so nothing good there. Now, one of the things that that you'll probably notice is this game is no longer that large of a click fest compared to, say, StarCraft 2 and even Diablo 2. What you can really do now is you can assign skills to your mouse clicks, but it really makes more sense to assign skills to your 1 through 4 numeric keys. By doing so, you can easily engage, and you can easily hit around. You can easily move as well. Very, very nice, as I'm looking for some pages for you, dealing 47 damage per attack. Some crazy numbers already. And also picking up some items. So really, really beneficial that you're able to sell and salvage your items in the middle of a battle. So by doing so, you can just constantly go back to your crazy fighting, as opposed to trying to scroll a town portal back to town in order to sell or salvage your items. Now, go ahead and just gonna salvage some of these items here. Yeah, getting some subtle essence, common scrap. Yeah, my items fairly good, 26.6 on each of the weapons. Also, what you want to do is you want to have more attack ability. So right now, all of my attacks are almost dealing double damage. Let's see. Ooh, more common scrap, more items. Just definitely a lot of items you want to look for and try to take a look around. Waiting for the Templar to knock down this barricade for us. There you go. And now we can go ahead and continue into this dungeon. 3 barbarians and a monks. Now, continue to look for a page. Nope, another scroll of companion. All of those scrolls of companions, all they really do is, you know what, it summons like a little animal, a little cutesy animal that follows you around and helps you pick up gold. I'm gonna go ahead and pick up some more items here. Still looking for that page of training for you. Let's see if I'm gonna find one. Oh, there's gonna be an instance. Minor health potion, and here we go, Demented Conjurer, which will get destroyed very, very quickly. Now, I really hope I can find a page of training, otherwise it's going to be one of the longer tutorials and almost a playthrough, as, yeah, I may just try to keep this long, and I might even tell you to just jump straight to the end of the video, the last 5 minutes of the video, if you want to see a little bit more of the training. But then again, who doesn't like to see a barbarian just jump all over the place and smash stuff? Yeah, just really, really strong character. Oh, look at this. Yeah. Ooh, yes, a page of training. Okay, so I got my page of training here. I'm going to go ahead and use a Stone of Recall. I know it kind of sucks. I'm going to leave my fellow brethren in the middle of a cathedral in order to fend for themselves, but hey, I'm sure they're going to do fine. So, heading over to the stash, I have now a total of 5 pages, and I believe I have enough material, so what I'm going to do is create the book. There's my Tome of Training. Now, head over to Hagrid, and I'm going to go ahead and train. It does cost some gold, and also some materials as well. So now I can go ahead and craft some additional items. Journeyman chain training gloves. And what do I need? Oh, I need 2 fallen tooth in order to pick that up. So I'm very, very happy about that. I finally get to use these teeth, or these fallen tooths, that I've been just sitting on for so long, been salvaging, and able to finally get some good items here. So let's see what is created. Oh, Journeyman Spellbook as well. Both of these are very expensive. So, plus, I think I will do I want the Journeyman Spellbook or the Journeyman Jane Attackers? I will do the Spellbook and give it to my wizard. So go ahead, craft this. It does cost a fair amount of gold. So there you go. Gonna go ahead and finish crafting that. And adds 11 more damage, regenerates plus 15 vitality, plus 6% life. A very, very nice rare orb there. And that's going to go ahead and be saved for my wizard. And I remember that I also have some very nice items here. So I believe my current items are better. Better armor, better precision, better attack. I'm going to go ahead and salvage this guy. Yes, give me a fallen tooth. And now let's go ahead and craft this other piece as well. So let's see. It is going to be the Journeyman Chain Gloves. Craft this up. What is going to be created? Level 14. Oh my goodness. Are you kidding me? It says it's normally level 12. Blizzard. Ugh. The reason why I'm upset is I can't use the item. You are capped at level 13. So unfortunately, I have an item that I can never ever use. Alright, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed it.